r/AskReddit, who is the actor who played a villain so well you still hate them? Watching Tyrion slap the ever-loving shit out of that little fucker, repeatedly, was so wonderful. The dude who plays Homelander is scary. Anthony Starr. He's very, very good as an anti-hero in Banshee. Professor Umbridge, pink Harry Potter teacher in the 5th movie. Funnily enough, she hated playing the woman. Due to the fact, from what everyone has ever said about her, she is the literal opposite of the character. She felt so bad for having to do that to the kids. I never forgave Joaquin Phoenix for cheating in Gladiator. He's absolutely fucking disgusting, vile and selfish in Gladiator, and I fucking hated the character. He nailed that role. I think it was one of the best portrayals of a self-indulgent villain in cinematic history. I don't think anyone came out of that movie without hating his character, and if they did they should probably seek help. Chris Sarandon. Excellent as Prince Humperdinck. Humperdinck. Humperdinck, 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 Humperdinck. It was so hard to believe that he played Jack Skellington. Whoever played Percy in The Green Mile. Jerry Dandridge the vampire in Fright Night. Kathy Bates, Misery. You don't talk bad about Bobby's mama. Molly Brown redeemed her for me. Janice Soprano. Every time I see Aida Turturro I think, well, look who it is, this bitch. Her mother, Tony's mother as well, of course, also. Man, what an awful woman. Great acting. Joey Pantoliano as Ralph Cifaretto and David Prival as Richie April. Sopranos had some wickedly memorable antagonists. Janice was so easy to hate, she nailed that role. Jesse Plemons as Todd. I think this one will be endlessly true for this question. The amount of helplessness Todd inflicts on a character we love is so fucked up. So well written. So brutal. So well acted. It put Jesse Plemons on the map too. Hell of a performance. He is a villain. Gross. Rosamund Pike in Gone Girl. Crazy bitch deserved an Oscar after all she did to Ben Affleck. Edit, let's not forget she also killed poor Doogie Howser. Her butt from I Care a Lot. I am deeply terrified of that woman because of that role. Fuck what everyone else says, that movie is a fucking horror movie. The book fucked me up. William Atherton from Ghostbusters. He played the role so excellently that he became reviled in real life. People kept trying to pick fights with him and was even called dickless by a bus of school children. That's right folks. This man has no dick. And the Die Hard movies. Jason Isaacs. I'm surprised I had to scroll this far to find this one. This man played the parts of Lucius Malfoy in the Harry Potter movies and of Col Tavington in The Patriot so well, he received death threats. David Schwimmer as Captain Sobel. Band of Brothers. Absolutely hateable. I love when Winters make him salute Winters later on. We salute the rank, not the man. Doug Hutchison. Hi-Ho Silver. Amon Goeth in Schindler's List played by Ralph Fiennes. When he was cast as Voldemort I was like yes. He's such a good villain. Ramsay Bolton God. He's a fantastic actor. He played the role of the super awkward nerdy guy in Misfits really well, too. Having seen God first I wasn't sure I could see him in another role, but he's great. Louis Fletcher as Nurse Ratched. Or Kai Wynn. She does an amazing job as villains. J.K. Simmons was so scary in Oz that Farmers Insurance commercials weird me out. And in Whiplash. It's one of the 2 or 3 movies I've ever seen that I had, like, an almost physical urge to assault a fictional character. The Trinity Killer in Dexter by John Lithgow. Was looking for this one. That fucker. I saw an interview with him and he apparently never told his wife or daughter that he was playing a murderous psycho in Dexter. In fact, he didn't tell them anything. And then he would watch the episodes with them each week, and his wife and daughter were really scared that he secretly was a psycho like his character. He was so good as Trinity. So creepy. Anthony Perkins played Norman Bates so well that he legit had trouble finding work after Psycho because he was immediately typecast and pigeonholed. On the one hand it's a shame because he was a legit good-looking dude and clearly talented. But on the other hand, I can't unsee Norman Bates, either. Rob Lowe after Wayne's World. If he was an ice cream flavor, he'd be pralines and dick. Tommy Boy 2. I saw the Tina Turner movie when I was about 8 or 9, Lawrence Fishburne played the unpredictable and violent Ike Turner so well that his movies made me uncomfortable right up to The Matrix. He was good at being bad. Yes. This is so true. Tim Roth in Rob Roy, great film, he shoulda won the Oscar for that. David Tennant as Kilgrave in Jessica Jones approaches peak villain evil. Super lovable in other roles, including as a demon. Still hard to cheer for him after Kilgrave. I loved him as the Doctor. Then I saw his Kilgrave. Jessica Jones is probably the best representation of PTSD I've ever seen on TV. And Kilgrave is one of the scariest villains of all time. He was terrifying. I didn't know he was Tooms. Makes sense, he's pretty unnerving. Glenn Close in Fatal Attraction. The original Bunny Boiler. Terrifying in this. And 101 Dalmatians. Gary Oldman in Leon, the Professional. Gary Oldman is a fantastic actor. No one else could have played the villain Zorg in The Fifth Element like he did. Gary Oldman is able to change his whole appearance and demeanor and voice so well that it's like he's 20 different actors. He's a great villain in Air Force One as well, but it's like a totally different guy. Christoph Waltz as Hans Landa in Inglourious Basterds. I dunno, what made Hans so brilliant for me is he's one of those evil guys you get a bit charmed by in spite of yourself. Immo Waltz could never recapture the magic in his other villain roles. Somehow Tarantino hit the sweet spot with Hans Landa. Sam Rockwell as Wild Bill Wharton. Also in 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. Brilliant acting in that role, won him a much-deserved Oscar. Paul Reiser in Aliens. He said in an interview once that after his mother saw that movie, she was angry at him. Rockwell is on my list of top 10 favorite actors or so. Dude is good in literally everything. Stanley Tucci as Mr. Harvey in The Lovely Bones. I see him in The Hunger Games as Caesar Flick Kerman and I just feel so sick to my stomach. Kevin Bacon in Sleepers. Shooter McGavin in Happy Gilmore. Oh, that stupid son of a bitch. He's just got such a punchable douchey face. Hey, why don't I just go and eat some hay? I can lay by the bay, make things out of clay, I just may, what'd ya say? Stanley Tucci, The Lovely Bones. Dwight Yoakam in Sling Blade. I don't hate him, in fact I admire him, but Wes Studi was so amazing in Last of the Mohicans that I was literally shaking with hate in the last fight scene. Amazing actor. Mads Mikkelsen. I came here to say this. When Mad About You started, it took me a few episodes to not hate him, even as the affable husband. Mads Mikkelsen in? Yes. Really. I liked the character he played in the movie he did. Jack Gleason as Joffrey Baratheon on Game of Thrones, he was amazingly hateable. Lawrence Fishburne as Ike Turner in What's Love Got to Do With It? Ronnie Cox as the villainous OCP executive in RoboCop. Cox has a particular talent for playing characters with domineering/malevolent personalities. You need someone to play a generic evil rich white dude in your movie. Cox is your guy. Bob Gunton, the warden in The Shawshank Redemption. Raising you a Clancy Brown from Shawshank. He's also a really effective villain in Highlander. Kurtwood Smith as Neil's dad in Dead Poets Society. Joffrey Baratheon from Game of Thrones. Hello everyone. Thanks for sticking to the end of this video. I really appreciate it. I just wanted to humbly ask you to subscribe to the channel. According to my statistics, 100% of my viewers in the past 28 days are not subscribed. I have always wanted this channel to reach 1000 subscribers, and if you want to support and be a part of that, subscribe. It's free and it's an awesome way to support the channel. Thanks again, Reddit glitch out.